Hi, this is Brooke Talks Books. I'm Brooke Vitalia, and I would like to very quickly run through the stages of editing with you today. I know that for any author, especially a first-time author, when you start to move into the stage of getting your book edited, it can be incredibly confusing. There are a lot of words being thrown around, and you're not always sure what you're looking for. So I want to give you a quick step-by-step so that you know what you are looking for and you can hire your editor accordingly. So the first thing you're going to be looking at when you do a book is called the Editorial Assessment. This is the stage where somebody is looking for big picture problems in your book. They're trying to figure out if a scene is missing or a scene is not needed, if a plot point doesn't make sense, if there's a hole in your story, or if, God forbid, you need to completely change your story around in some way because you're telling it from the wrong character's point of view. The point of this stage is to come back to you with all of those notes so that you can then make changes before an editor dives into the language. Because to edit the language on a book that's not working is a waste of everybody's time. The next step you're going to move on to is going to be a developmental edit, which goes by a lot of different names. It can be called a substantive edit, it can be called a line edit. What it comes down to is this is when an editor is going word by word, line by line, making sure that everything reads smoothly, making sure that your dialogue tags are where they need to be, and the words or the language is age appropriate for your book. They're really working to finesse every bit of your book and pull it together so it's perfect. What a line edit is not is a grammar check. That moves you on to the next stage of editing, which is the copy edit. A copy editor is reviewing your book for grammar. They are reviewing for consistency. A copy editor should be somebody who did not line edit or do an editorial assessment on your book. And the reason for this is because they are a fresh set of eyes. After somebody has been through your book so many times, they are not going to see things anymore. They already think it is clean, so they're not going to find the mistakes. They may have been the ones who made the decisions that put a mistake in there in the first place, which is not a bad thing and it's not an uncommon thing. But you need fresh eyes on your book to pull out all those last things. Once you have your book copy edited, you're ready to move it over to your design and illustration stage. And once your book is laid out, your final editorial stage comes in, and that's called your proofreading stage. Proofreading, at its most technical meaning, means that you are comparing the final laid out pages of your book to your copy edited manuscript. You're looking to make sure that no changes crept in from the copy edited manuscript, and you're looking for a final typo check to make sure there's nothing there. But proofreaders are also looking for other things. They're looking at how the words are laid out on the page and making sure that, for example, in a picture book, words aren't breaking across lines because that's not supposed to happen. That in a chapter book, you're not ending a chapter with 2 lines on a page because really what you need is a minimum of 4. They're the ones who know these things, and they're going to make sure that the aesthetic of your book from a text perspective is right. And this should, again, be a different set of eyes than your copy editor and your developmental editor because they are your last check to make sure that everything has been caught. Once you've gone through all of those stages, you should be in a good place with your book, and what you should be putting out should be a quality product. Thanks, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe to my channel. For more information on the services I provide, visit me at brookevitali.com.